Hey, Star fam, come on in the room. Oh, come on in the room. Yeah, we got so much to talk about. So won't you come on in the room? Everybody say, come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Yeah, we got so much to talk about. I said we got so much to talk about. I said we got so much to talk about. Won't you come on in the room? Come on. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Wait. It's not like my other shade fan. I broke it. I broke my other shade fan. How are we all doing today? I hope we're having a blessed and peaceful and quiet, same thing. You know, calm, chill day. How are you? Hey, Drewski. Thank you so much for being here. Drewski said, hey, everyone here for the mess. Even as I never intend to watch this show. It's good. It's getting good. You should watch it. Alana said, hello, catching up on episode 3 as we speak. I've been so behind trying to catch up this season. Listen, that's what I'm doing. Do not worry. I'm playing catch up. And when I come back tonight, after I leave here and go out, when I come back, I got to watch the new episode of Married at First Sight. Like, everything is happening and coming on at the same time. It's too much. Hey, NTR. NTR said, hey, Star fam. Hey, Nikki. Wish I caught yesterday's live. Watching that till this starts. Thank you for being here. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Megan. Halfway to 60K. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Hey, Irene. Alana said, I see Kat being who she is. I couldn't remember her, but I do. I had the same exact thought. I was like, I couldn't remember this girl, but as soon as she started spazzing out, I was like, oh yeah, I remember her. Megan said, I need these people to understand the premise of the show. Yes, you're supposed to date around and find connections, not couple up on day one. I think what's happening here is the people who are coming on this show already have a little something already. They've already flirted or talked or hung out or maybe hooked up at like a bachelor or bachelorette event, you know what I mean? And so they kind of know each other and are kind of hoping that whatever they started at this event or while they were out in New York where they all seem to live, they're hoping that that can continue on this show. So they come here kind of coupled up. I think that's what's starting to happen. But yeah, they're absolutely forgetting the premise of the show. Caitlin said, I don't fault Kat for exploring options, but she did Braden dirty. Did she really? We'll talk about it. Hey, Nina, how are you? Hey, Shanae, how are you? Coos Girly said, hey, Nikki and fam, I don't watch The Bachelor. We're here for a fun time and support. Thank you. Spency said, hey, Nikki and Star fam, the curls are gorgeous. Thank you. You know when the curls are popping, it's wash day. And I'm avoiding it at all costs. Connie said, hi, Nikki, just got home from work. So happy to catch your live. Thank you for being here. SL said, haven't started Bachelor in Paradise yet. I don't know most of the cast. I was like, who are these people? A lot of these people are from charity season. She had a good batch of men. Dahlia said, hey, Nikki, I just had a pleasant time grocery shopping. Hope you all enjoyed your day. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here. When I do my grocery shopping, if it's not early in the morning, I try not to go. If you see me at like a grocery store in the middle of the day, I was forced to go. I just like had to get something or I forgot something while I was cooking. But I really enjoy like being there early, especially the market. The market opens at like 6 a.m. I love being the first person in a supermarket because you can just like look around and really put meals together. You know what I mean? Because it's just you and the workers there. I love grocery shopping very, very early in the morning. Hey, Irene. Irene said Braden was so into Kat the first few hours, like make more connections. He should have. But I think he's actually going to make a connection with Rachel later on in the season. SL said, how long do they usually film? It's shorter than Bachelor, Bachelorette. Yeah, I think they're there for like a month. Hey, Christina, how are you? Caitlin said, we should have known she doesn't care about others' feelings after she stole Zach in front of everyone right before him and Charity's date. Of course. Listen, that girl's there to win. Olivia said, did you see Katie, the former Bachelorette on F? No, I didn't. I didn't know that season came out yet. Irene said, it seems like half the cast was waiting for someone they like to walk down the stairs. Yeah, I think they've all kind of been talking a bit. So they're expecting some kind of loyalty because they've been in each other's DMs or they've actually met each other. Alana said, I didn't. catch yesterday's live, but did you get your stuff? I did. I did. My next vlog, you will see it. I'll show you guys in my next vlog. But yeah, we're back to normal, baby. Dahlia says, so basically this is the Real World / Real Roots Challenge Bachelor Edition. That tracked. Yes, it is. Shanae said, I don't know 99% of these women because I haven't watched The Bachelor since Matt. Shy, we were all traumatized. That was only out of obligation, if you know what I mean. I feel you. Dahlia said, I love grocery shopping late at night. It's my me time. You know what store I used to love to go to like at night? Because it was like a 24 hours? Walmart. Remember 24-hour Walmart? Oh, that used to be my spot. Yeah, you don't remember that?
I thought you were about to say Wawa.
No, 24-hour Walmart. The one in Philly. I cannot believe you don't remember that Walmart.
Walmart?
Toya, we used to go to the 24-hour Walmart.
Girl, I thought you were going to say Wawa.
No, 24-hour Walmart. We used to go there all the time, Toya. Yes. I can't believe you don't remember Walmart.
Hello, Star family. Toya Star in the building.
They can't see you. Calm down. Blue Jay said, hey, Nikki and Star family, can y'all give me pointers for better, healthier eating and lifestyle? I want to do better for myself in the future. I can't help you with that right now. Hit me up in January because this is my holiday season. So I'm not doing nothing healthy. But honestly, I would say what works for me when I am on my healthy kick is not eating late. Because what happens is if I eat late, I have to stay up later because I cannot go to sleep on a full stomach. So I end up staying up later, which means I wake up later in the day. And by the time I wake up, it's too late for me to do a workout or any kind of exercise. And I feel it. Like when I start my days off with a nice green smoothie and exercise, it's a great day. When I don't, very shaky. So I would say my best advice would be get a healthy sleeping routine and make sure you get enough hours, wrap up eating at least 2 to 3 hours or 2.5 hours before you go to bed. That's what helps me when I'm on that kick. I ain't on that kick right now. I'll see you in January. But Star family, how about Blue Jay? SL said, I usually shop between 10 to 3 p.m. 10 is also a good spot. I normally do my 10 to 3 p.m. shopping at like Home Goods, World Market, TJ Maxx, like all my home stores. I do that on the weekday in Atlanta. Any store that you go to at any time of the day is going to be people there unless it's really early in the morning in LA because nobody is employed. If they are, they're fun employed, so they make their own hours. SL said, I used to go to Walmart late at night in my PJs, LOL. It's not the same these days. Baby, that 24-hour Walmart was it. Shanae said, Rachel needs to hire an agent or something because she's being done dirty. She's a former bachelorette, and literally no one cares. She's just there. Yeah, she's fading. She's fading. I felt like they were going to set her up to have her love story, but it's not happening. Oh, that's Toya Star. Mama Star doesn't get here until tomorrow. Thank you, Connie, for shouting out the family. Let's talk about LA's bipolar weather. Let me use better wording. LA's wishy-washy weather. It was so hot today. Last week it was freezing. This week is burning up hot. I don't know what this weather is. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Speaking of crazy, let's get into this review because we got 3 episodes to get through. So let's just hop into it. Bachelor in Paradise. What was really weird about the opening scene of this episode was of episode 1 was how they were setting it up like Blake was going off to war. Didn't that seem weird to you? They had him in like this tan pre-army outfit and he was like packing his bags, running to his Uber. And I'm like, why are y'all making it seem like he's going to war? Is he going to have a tough season? I mean, I haven't seen it so far. He's not in any kind of love triangle. He's linked up with that girl. I forget her name. I'm sorry, sweetie, that I only know you as having low self-esteem because she's starting to show that a bit again. And I'm like, I need you to be sure of yourself. Is it Jess? Is her name Jess? Yes. He's linking up with her. Are they going to have a terrible season? Or was that just a coincidence? Because it looked like he was going off to war. And I'm like, is Blake going to be fighting for his life this season? My God, today. Was it Charity? Was it Charity who told Sean that he looks like a Ken doll? Because he has been running with that ever since. Ever since. Like, he introed himself as I'm the guy that that's known as being a Ken doll. You do not look like a Ken doll. I'm gonna be honest with you. He looks like a Precious Moments doll. He doesn't look like a Ken doll. I don't get Ken from him. I get Precious Moments. Was that a joke? Or did somebody really tell him? Was it you, Charity? Did you tell that boy that he looks like a Ken doll? But you know what? Have fun. Have fun, baby. Do what you need to do. If you like it, I love it. Blake has a hairline. Remember, I thought he had a toupee? I had no idea. I was like, okay, we got a hairline. I know that's right. You need to do buzz more often. Mid 20s to mid 30s, white guys, the buzz cut is your best look. That buzz cut, especially with a nice little chain, that's your best look. Y'all can't get a low cut season with a deep wave, but y'all can get a nice little buzz cut. Chris Evans, that was his best years. His bud cut mid 20s, early 30s, buzz cut years, his best years. His best years. That's why when anybody talks about him, they reference those years. The buzz cut, mid 30s, mid 20s, the best look ever. Keep this look, Blake, until you're, a good 37. Then you got to go to something else, something a little bit more, Caucasian mature. I don't know what it is. I think you're going to go to this, or is this early Caucasian? And what is that? Or maybe it's a comb over. I don't know, but the buzz cut looks good on him. Let's talk about it because we've been talking about it just a bit. This is such a weird season for my girl Rachel. It's so weird. Like, she was introduced like she was a regular. She's a former bachelorette. I really thought they were going to roll out the red carpet for her. I thought they were going to bring down men that are not only interested in her, but that she's interested in. But they brought her down them steps and forgot about her. She's a former bachelorette. Insane the way they are treating her. Eliza. Oh God, we meet Eliza. This is the thing with Eliza. I always root for her. I have to stop. I'm not saying that I don't want her to do well. I can't feel anything anymore because Eliza doesn't come on this show with any kind of plan. Eliza comes on this show and it's just all vibes. It's just all vibes because I see her getting another love triangle. I see it happening and I'm like, girl, what is happening, Eliza? She comes down and she's like, oh, I'm back. I'm here again because last time it was really difficult for me. So I'm coming down here hoping to have a better experience. You're going to have a better experience when you start making better decisions. You make the same decisions. You're going to have the same outcome. She's going to have the same season. I just feel it in my bones. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to let you live your life and not stress out about it anymore. I have released Eliza. Have fun, sweetie. Have fun. Let's get right into it. Will, no shade. You got exactly what you deserve. You got exactly what you deserve. So Kylie is on this show because do I have Aven's picture? Oh, I don't have some of the new people. So I'm going to talk about them and I'll have their pictures next time. Kylie is waiting for Aven to come down, right? But she needs to stay on the show until Aven gets there. She doesn't know if he's getting there. She's hoping that he's getting there. But I think that they've talked and she knows that he's coming, right? So she's been very vocal and open about wanting to meet with Aven. But she has to stay there until he comes. So when she comes there, she doesn't see Aven, right? Will sees her right away. At this point, Will has established a connection with Olivia. Where's Olivia? Remember I said, I don't know who she is, but she seems like fun. Absolutely right. She is a fun girl, very interesting and joyful, perfect for a TV show. Like, great camera presence. I really, really like her. She's interested in Will. So they start to have a little something, right? And so Will invests in her. Not only does he invest in her, he kisses this girl, right? Was she coming on a bit strong? I don't think so. I think that that's just her personality. I will say, I think that she's a perfect fit for Will, and Will is the perfect fit for her, right? But men like Will don't have discernment. I won't even say he has a little bit of discernment. He has absolutely no kind of discernment, right? Because as soon as he sees Kylie, he goes for Kylie. Kylie reciprocates his attention because she needs to stay here so that she can meet Avon, right? So while Will is in something with Olivia, he strikes something up with Kylie because Kylie is the kind of girl that men like Will like to get, although he's fit for in Olivia. And the reason why I say that it has nothing to it's nothing to do with looks. It's absolutely based on personality. Women like Kylie like an alpha male. Will is not an alpha male, right? I'm not saying that he's not a strong guy, but he doesn't present that way. He's fun, he's goofy, he's sensitive. That is not somebody that Kylie wants to be with. She's definitely a cheerleader who wants to link up with a jock. Avon fits that profile for her. However, she knows that she has a desirability that the goofy guy, the nerd kind of guy would go for, because to men like that, she's seen as some sort of trophy, because those guys don't really get girls like her. They get girls who are more like them, but because they aspire, it's not to get the girl, they aspire to be like the jock. They get enamored with the kind of girls that the jock gets. And if they get that girl, they feel like they are then living or walking in the shoes of a jock. It never happens, but they still have this kind of thinking. So Will abandons his relationship with Olivia that is pure, that is real, that absolutely would have left paradise had he invested in her and not turned his back on her and played her. He can't even get her back at this point, right? Because as soon as he started interacting with Kylie, he acted like Olivia did not exist, right? So he sits down with Olivia, and Olivia is just like, what is going on? And he's just like, I'm gonna pursue something with Kylie. And Olivia's just like, you just kissed me. So now you're pursuing something with Kylie? That's not right. And Will is just like, oh, now she's acting crazy. And I'm like, Will, she's not acting crazy. You initiated a kiss with this woman. You guys were just talking. You poured her in for a kiss. And so she thought that that meant something. And I've always said this, women, we always get it mixed up with men. When we get physical with a guy, we are all of a sudden thinking that it's a bit more for them than it is, that it's a bit more, and we're both on the same page. Men will bang a sock, okay? Just because he got a little stiff when he saw you does not mean that he wants you, right? So I think that Livia also had that, but I also think that Will was very interested in her until Kylie started paying him attention. Then all of a sudden, he just got a little too big for his britches, and now he's back to square one with no damn body, right? Because as soon as he gets with Kylie, shout out to these messy producers, Avon saunters his jock-looking self down them steps. And what does Kylie do? Oh my God, Avon. Hi. He asks her on a date. They go on a date. They kiss. They connect immediately. Listen, they're a good match for each other. They are a good match for each other. Will has now shot himself in the foot, and Olivia wants nothing to do with him. Good for her. Good for her. He treated her like crap. He treated her like crap when he thought he had it in with Kylie. I'm sitting here watching my TV screen, screaming at Will, because I'm just like, you just don't make good decisions. You are too grown and too big to be walking around like you are a freaking toddler. You have to start using your dome. You just don't make good decisions. Every time we see you on our TV, you doing something dumb. You're doing something dumb, because as soon as he started to pursue Kylie, I was just like, here we go. He about to ruin everything for himself. We're going to see Will crying in a confessional. And what did we do? See Will crying in a confessional, because then Will decides to get with, this is so messy, the way that I have to talk about these relationships, he decides to get with Mercedes. Let's Stick a pin in that. Mercedes was with Aaron. Aaron was so into Mercedes until Eliza and her goddess braids sauntered down them steps. Shout out to Eliza for wearing braids on the beach. Thank you. I feel like all the Black girls should do this. I don't know why y'all are coming on this damn beach with them hot wigs that are going to lift as soon as a little humidity hits your scalp. Do like Eliza. The only thing that I think was a miss with her hair was the goddess braids, because that human hair is going to get tangled and her hair is going to look a ratty mess by week 2. That's the only thing. As long as you don't get it wet. Don't get it wet, girl. But that's like the only thing. I wouldn't have done the goddess braids, but I would have definitely done braids. And she looks amazing. She looks amazing. She saunters down the steps and Aaron is all of a sudden enamored with her. Guys, I told you about Aaron. That's why, like, when he was on Charity Season, I was like, he really likes her. And the reason why he really likes her is because Aaron is going to go into politics. Yes, Aaron's going to go into politics soon and very soon. He's looking for his first lady. Charity fit that mold for him. He is always looking for his first lady because not only is he going to go into politics, he's going to run on the Democratic ticket, right? You cannot be a Black man without a Black wife and win a Democratic election. Not with those Black aunties that run the Democratic Party, right? Let me tell you something. Everybody, well, maybe not so much today, but back in the day, everybody loved Barack Obama. But I'm telling you right now, had he not had a Black wife, he would not have been the first Black president of the United States of America. That's just how it is. Shout out to the Black aunties that are running the Democratic Party. Anyway, so he's looking for that because he has aspirations to go into politics. I'm telling you, I feel like at a good 35, maybe even, what is he, 33? So I feel like soon and very soon, he's going to go into that avenue. He's going to make his name known in like the reality TV streets, but he's not going to get too messy because if you watch Aaron, he's very polished. Everything that he does is very polished. Even his rage is polished. The perfect political candidate. He's looking for his Black Jack and Jill bride that will compliment him while he's campaigning. Eliza is it. Here is why. Eliza's a Black woman. Eliza's a Black woman, dark brown skin, Black woman, right? She's also a bimbo, a Black bimbo. No shade. I love the fact that Eliza's a bimbo. I absolutely love it. I love to see a carefree Black girl that just lives off of vibes. Eliza, don't worry about nothing. She ain't concerned about nothing. She's just there. Hey guys, and she's uber sensitive. Oh my God. I don't want to be that girl. A whole bimbo. I love it. I love it. She lives her life chasing rainbows. Yes, soft Black girl era. I love it, right? So I'm not shading her, but she fits a very specific role that Aaron is looking for. She's not a Black woman that's going to give off, oh, I run the show, right? Or he comes to me with advice. Absolutely a Black woman that will be on the arm of a man that will lead. She will be there with their beautiful twin daughters, smiling in the pictures on TikTok, making the kids oatmeals and grains, you know what I mean? Like just being very, Polly Pocket. Well, that's the toy. Who am I thinking of? Who the baker that I'm thinking of? Sue Baker? It's a baker that no, it's not Sandra Lee. Not Sandra Lee and all them damn alcoholic drinks, but you know what I'm saying? Like she fits a mold that he is looking for. He is looking for that kind of woman. So he was no longer interested in Mercedes because Mercedes doesn't quite fit the role, but Eliza fits the role. She fits the role so much that man could not go to sleep. He was thinking about her as he slept. He saw his future. He's about to lose his future because indecisive Eliza is going to fall for somebody else. I think she's going to fall for Johnny. God, I'm rooting for them. Sorry, Aaron. Anyway, so now he's into Eliza and Mercedes is now a free agent, right? While she's being a free agent, Eliza just got there. She don't know what's going on. Everybody, meaning Kat, tells Eliza that Aaron had a thing with Mercedes. Now, right before she finds out this information, Aaron tells her that he kissed somebody. I think he told her that he kissed Mercedes. So then Eliza was just like, I didn't like how that made me feel because I was in something last time and I just don't like it. It's ick. So she goes and sits down with the girls, and Kat is like, I'm just going to tell you right now. You know, Mercedes is pretty heartbroken because she was with Aaron before you got here. And Eliza's just like, oh my God. No, oh my God, it can't be. Why am I always in these situations? You say yes to everything. You never check out or assess a situation before you say yes and jump into it. I love the fact that you just leap. I love the fact that you just live off of vibes. But honey, you have to start using some kind of discernment at some point, right? So now she's messed up. She's emotional. Aaron is able to win her back with saying, you know, I'll be honest. I'm sorry about that. I should have dealt with that differently. So they're kind of back into a coupling, right? However, Mercedes is now a free agent, right? She don't want to leave paradise. She also don't want to be with nobody else there on that damn beach. She's waiting for something fun and something that will pique her interest to walk down the steps. But she has to get a rose. All of a sudden, she is into sensitive, goofy Will. Will falls for it, kisses Mercedes, and he's just like, oh, I love the fact that, you know, you care and you know you see me for who I am. What the Will, you give off 16-year-old girl. Like, how are you just so lovey-dovey and delusional with like in the first few seconds? Like, Mercedes never talked to you until it was the rose ceremony. That ain't make you suspicious. She never talked to you. Even when you kissed her, she backed away. You had to pull her head into the kiss. What's going on? You got to get the beard back. I feel like when you remove that beard, you removed a lot of sense, or the little bit of sense that you had. You removed a lot of that. You got to get that beard back. I cannot believe that you constantly get played like this. And we are just watching this being mortified. So now he's in love with Mercedes until something fine and alpha snags Mercedes up. Your best bet was Olivia, because what's her name? Hannah. Hannah comes to the beach. And everybody's just like, oh my goodness, why is Hannah here? Is she taking somebody out on a date? I'm like, y'all checked her Instagram. Y'all know that girl is probably engaged at this point. She's here to be messy. And I'm glad that she was there to be messy, because my gosh, she got the ball rolling for the mess in paradise. So Hannah came and she was there to talk about, you know, just to find out where everybody is in their relationship. So she took some people away and she talked to them and asked who they were with, right? Then she got everybody together and asked them in front of each other and the rest of the group where they were at in their relationship. So she asked Kat and she asked Brayden. Brayden and Kat are into it. But then Kat drops a little bomb and says, well, you know what? I'm looking to explore as well. Yikes. Brayden wasn't ready for that. Keep in mind, guys, I think it's been like 48 hours. So everybody is jumping on Kat. And I feel like everybody is jumping on Kat. I hope she spells her name with a K and not a C. If not, it is what it is. I'm not re-editing this. Everybody is jumping on Kat. I think they're jumping on Kat because of her personality, right? Kat she's kind of cold, right? I'm surprised she's not a New Yorker, but she gives off a cold vibe, and you know, a lot of people are not a fan of her because of what she did to Charity, right? So I think because of that, because she did not give a good first impression, a good second impression, or a good third impression, people are a little harder on her than I think they should be. Because you just have to think about the timeline. It makes sense for her and Brayden to explore or be open to new people who come into paradise. I think it's far too soon for everybody to be coupled up. I don't think that she did anything wrong, right? I do think that when people kind of establish that they're in a little something, it is fair. I think it would be considerate to tell the person that you're in a little something with. If someone asks you out on a date, say, hold on, let me have this conversation, and be like, listen, I want to explore the opportunities, but I also want to see where you feel, and still make your decision either way. But I think it's just I think a common courtesy would be nice. But even if you don't do it, I still don't think that what she did was so awful. Let's be real. If Tanner approaches you and asks you on a date, even if you're with a Brayden, you're going to go with Tanner. You are not going to sit around and hang with the guy that talks like one of the day players from New Jack City with that faux black accent and wears paparazzi hoop earrings. He dresses like he's a 50-year-old evangelist from Philadelphia. So I can see her looking at a Tanner and being like, this is more my speed. Brayden is fun, but he's fun in like a little high school way. Tanner is more of a serious adult connection. So I can see where she's going with that. So I kind of don't fault her, because I do feel like Tanner is a good fit. And I don't think it would be smart for her to, mess up that opportunity for Brayden. Was she buying time? I don't think so, because did she know that Tanner was coming down? I didn't get that she knew that he was coming down. But, a lot of people were talking about the men from Charity season, because let's tell the truth and shame the devil. Charity had the finest men out of any bachelorette. So all the girls was talking about the men. I don't know. I just saw it kind of differently. I don't think that she should be dragged at all, to be quite honest with you. I think Brayden should be exploring his options as well. I don't know why these two locked into each other so quickly. Now, if the tables was turned, Kat would absolutely feel some way, and I would still feel like she's in the wrong. I just don't think that there was, she's in the wrong if she gets upset if Brayden explores an opportunity. It's too early. It's too early. Now, if you guys have been there for like a freaking month and y'all been coupled up, bumping and grinding, you know what I mean? Probably a light fingeration. Okay, then maybe you could claim this dude or this girl, but not this early in the game. I don't think that she did anything wrong. Like, Tanner's fine. And he looking even a little better with a little tan on him. Tanner is hot. Yes, of course she said yes to the date. Wouldn't you? Let's stop playing these games. There's no way that you're going to turn down a Tanner for a Brayden. Let's just tell the truth and shame the devil, guys. Let's just tell the truth and shame the devil. The girl did what needed to be done. I don't fault her for that. I don't think that she did anything wrong. And I do not like, because this happens all the time on this show, there's double standards, right? The men can do whatever the hell they want. The women are held to the fire, right? Because since Kat decides to go on a date with Brayden and actually having a really good time, then I think they came back a little coupled up. I know. I'm trying to help you, Kat. So everybody gets mad at Kat because Brayden, at his big age, is moping around the beach. Oh, I feel betrayed. I feel used. I feel thrown away. He's telling it to the guys. He's telling it to the girls. The guys are eating it up and the women are eating it up. So now Kat's friends, Kylie and the gang, are mad at her for not telling Brayden. When she comes back from her date, Kylie pulls her to the side and said, oh, you could have gave him a little common courtesy. What in the hell kind of friend are you? What in the hell kind of friend are you? I would have stood 10 toes down for my friend and told everybody to mind their damn business and that she's doing with the show, what she's supposed to do on this freaking show. But Kylie, she's not a girl's girl. She's not a girl. Them cheerleader, not saying the cheerleaders, but you know what I mean. That cheerleader archetype is never a girl's girl. She's always about herself and the image that she portrays with that job, right? So she's just not looking out for her friend. The men are like, oh, Kat could have, done it differently. And they're only doing that because of the way that Brayden is acting. And it's not fair, right? Because nobody went to bat for Olivia when Will threw her away. Nobody went to bat for Mercedes when Aaron threw her away. But Brayden gets rejected by Kat, who told him in the nicest way that she wants to explore a relationship with Tanner, and all of a sudden she's this villain of the beach, this villain of paradise. I don't think it's fair. I don't think the treatment that she is receiving is fair, because it's not the same for the men. They're able to move on and do another woman dirty. The women are held to the fire, crucified. Now Kat is taking advantage of Brayden and breaking his heart, and Brayden is moping around and eating it up. And I'm just like, if you really did like her, why are you villainizing her and getting all of paradise to go after her? Why don't you try to pursue her even harder? What does that say about him? I think Kat is getting a bad rap because she has, no shade, a piss poor personality. At times, I've liked her in Paradise so far, but she just did not have a great first, second, or third impression with the audience. And because of that, it's easy to villainize her. And also, let's tell the truth and shame the devil, she's a woman. I think those are the things that are factoring in people's treatment, because men have done the same thing thrice to the same woman on the show, and they have gotten no heat whatsoever. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair at all. Mature Aaron is with the poop girl. No, Sam. It's Sam. Where's Sam? Sam. I like them. I think Mature Aaron and Sam make sense. They're a cute elder millennial fitness couple. They work. I could absolutely see them on Instagram or TikTok doing fitness videos, showing you how to get gains or drop 30 pounds in 2 weeks. I can absolutely see them doing something like this. And I hope that Sam does not go home. Here is why I hope that. Sam has a poop issue. Poor thing. I would have never told this show that I have not been able to dookie for 10 days. Here is why. This show is going to play this clip for seasons and seasons to come. Your great grandkids are going to watch this episode. This show is going to milk it. Poor thing. I would have never told them that. I would have been like, I have cramps. Can I go to an ER? I would have never told them about my waist organs are backed up. But she told the show they had to bring in an ER doctor, and the ER doctor was just like, listen, if you don't poop by sunrise on the 10th day, we have to go in there and pull that poop out on its own. So we gotta surgically go in there and remove it. And I hope that doesn't happen. I hope she's able to take a dump at some point, because I really think that her and Mature Aaron have something that's real. I can see this couple outside of Paradise. I honestly see them married and with child within a year. I see it. They make sense. They fit. I think that Aaron was very sweet and, just careful with her. The poop baby comment was funny, not making her feel bad. She was already embarrassed about the fact that she can't go to the bathroom. He made her some tacos and got her some beans and was just like, and got her like a shot of olive oil. And he's like, this is what we're going to eat so that we can make sure that you poop, because I don't want you to leave. Like, listen, if you can be embarrassed in front of your dude, you guys are going to go far. You guys are going to go far. But I think it really made her feel special in a very embarrassing situation. And I like this couple. I really, really do. I think that, like I said before, I think that they're the real deal. And I think that they could make it outside of Paradise. Who else did I want to talk about? My girl Brooklyn went home. I thought that this was going to be her season. I need a do-over for Brooklyn and Rachel. I really, really do. Brooklyn, I guess in this ensemble, we just lost her. But she's such a dynamic personality, and I thought that we would have more of Brooklyn, but she just could not quite, make it work. Poor thing. Oh, wait, was it Brooklyn or Kat? Oh, no, Kat and Brooklyn were home. I'm hurt about that. I like them. Y'all got to come back next season. Y'all have to come back next season. You guys were good TV on your seasons. I don't know what happened here on Paradise or why you two couldn't make a connection. I'm actually really, really, really shocked. Oh, Greer went home too. I kind of expected that because I forgot Greer was there. Greer, why didn't you try to be a villain. I feel like you would have thrived in that. Maybe just be a messy bone carrier. I think you would have thrived in that, and I think you would have lived another day. But you probably was really there for love. Poor thing. You have to come on with an agenda on this show. It's reality TV. You're not here to find love. You're here to get 1 million Instagram followers. But you know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. I think I talked about everybody. I talked about Sam and Mature Aaron. I talked about him. Who told him that he looked like a Ken doll? I don't get. This is a precious moments. Doll. I do not get Ken doll. I do not get Ken. I do not get Ken. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What do you guys have to say about these episodes? Let's get into it. Hey, L Boogie, thank you for being here. Dahlia said that's a great analysis on the goofy guy who likes alpha women. I honestly think they don't genuinely like those girls, but view them solely as trophies. Yeah, because it makes them feel like they're the job. Like alphas, the goofy, nerdy guy always wants to be that alpha jock guy. That is their desire because that is the man that is put on the pedestal. Although he will go further just being himself with a lot of women. Probably not the cheerleader, but there are women in his community of goofiness who will be attracted to him, who are great girls, but they never look for that because they are desiring what the alpha male has. Unfortunately, Will missed out on a real love of his lifetime. I think he missed out on the one with Olivia. I really, really do. I won't go as far to say that they're soulmates, but I really think that they would have had something outside of this show, and he messed it up for himself. Dahlia said, if he's serious about politics, Aaron's about due to settle down. Yeah, I honestly think that that's what he's looking for. I really, really do. Hey, Bree, thank you for being here. Blue Jay said, I think it's beautiful, truly, that Eliza's a bimbo. Live your life, joy, and no thoughts. I love that. I love seeing just a black bimbo on TV. Carefree black girl. Like, I don't know what's happening. I'm dainty and I need help. Somebody pick me up. Yes. Yes, Eliza. Live it. But I sometimes have to look away from her because I'm just like, okay, you watch her too long, you see her get into a car wreck. You know what I mean? It's like, you're going to crash and burn. Let me look away. Let me look away. Although you're going to get out of the crash and be like, what happened? Oh my God, did I do that? Live your best life, Eliza. Sarah Lee, thank you. That's what I was thinking of, some people. Sarah Lee. Yes, Susie Homemaker, black girl. That's the perfect, like, first lady for a political candidate. The perfect one. Listen, Michelle Obama only worked because she was black and her husband was black. A woman like that does not work. Shout out to Hillary Clinton. Shout out to Hillary Clinton. My God, today, they still don't like that woman. I remember being a kid and she was being dragged. To this day, this woman is still getting dragged. You just cannot be a strong woman and be married to a political candidate. Michelle Obama got away with that because she's black. That's the only reason. But Eliza couldn't do that. She could not do that, at least, especially not in today. Especially with Gen Z. Oh, Gen Z. Y'all giving boomer. Something's going on. We got to save the babies. Spitzy said, being delusional is the best way to live. Just going off a vibe. Shout out to Eliza. Yes, listen. I'm right there with you. I whoosh that I could go through life as a black bimbo. Having wisdom sucks. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. NTR said, I'm rooting for Eliza and John. Don't tell Aaron, but me too. Me too. No, that's tomorrow with Mama Star. Because I was going to do it with her, but since she's going to be here, I was going to do it like bring her in to my show. But I'm like, if you're going to be here with me in person, we'll just do it together that way. Irene said, I hope Eliza doesn't give me a headache this season because John seems like a good guy. Oh, she will. She will. You got to look away. I'm telling you, the best way to enjoy Eliza is to not focus on her too much. You got to look away. You got to look away. She will frustrate you. Ryan said, yeah, Will gives me the ick. I love nice men, but there's something unsettling about one without a backbone who can't peep he's getting played and cries at the drop of a dime. Yeah, I feel like in some ways, Will, it's also a bit of manipulation, right? Because you were absolutely manipulating Mercedes, but Mercedes was absolutely manipulating you. You were manipulating her with the tears and about wanting to be loved and cared for when she wasn't even your first, second, or third, or fourth, or fifth choice, right? You were so focused on Kylie. So you both are using each other in this moment. Nobody really wins. Nobody really wins. I wish he knew his type and stuck with it, because I think he's going to spend a large part of his life running after colleagues and getting treated the same way. And then he's going to become those guys that hop online and say that all women are terrible. They just want him for his money or his pseudo reality TV star fame. And it's like, no, you picked the wrong women. It's you. You're broken, not the women. You are wrong here, not the women. Go after women that want you. You go after women that want the alpha jock guy, because that is who you want to be. You see, he did all this work on his body because he wants to present like an Avon. You're not an Avon. Just be happy being you. Once he loves himself, he'll be in a much better place. Bree said, feeling like John might be the messy one, like Justin again. She finally leaves the safe choice for the new guy, and he disappoints. Oh. She got to learn. She got to learn. Irene says, sorry, Will at some point needs to leave, because how do you not see the signs? He don't see nothing. That boy has no discernment. No discernment whatsoever. Blue Jay said, I wonder if Will is so desperate for a relationship or attention. Is he clearly ignoring the signs he sometimes sees? I don't even think that he sees them. I don't even think that he sees them. Because to sit there and tell Hannah, I always forget that girl name. Hannah, oh, I'm hoping to leave here engaged. You want your third girl in 48 hours. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Just delusional. Hey, Candace. Candace said, this is my first season watching. Do they always pair off this early? No. It's not normal, you know, but I think with this cast, they all have been talking. Right? Normally they don't, really know each other. It's kind of a surprise. They might have seen each other on this TV show, but they don't really do any talking. With social media and this new batch of like Bachelor and Bachelorette contestants, they're all talking on several social media apps, right? And doing meetups because they all live in New York City. So it's a lot easier for these people to pair off so early because they've kind of already been talking outside of Paradise. You know what I mean? You don't want to bang on camera, so you're going to do a little fill-upper. Bree said she needs to be dragged because she acted like she couldn't stand to hear who else Brayden might like, but then boldly spoke about who else she'd be interested in. I get that. I can see that as well. Good observation. Dahlia said, technically, didn't Kat do the same thing old boy did in the first night, kissing that girl, then tossing her to the side? We got to give the same treatment to both. I agree. I'm just saying, I think it's just not equal. So if we're going to drag Kat for, throwing Brayden away, do that for the men. It does not happen for the men. And that's why I'm like, no, let her be indecisive as well. If the boys can do it, so can the women. Ryan said, I disagree. I think her friends held her accountable. We've seen her act like this before, and I think it's good when friends tell you about yourself and it was respectful. I do think it's good when friends tell you about yourself and hold you accountable. Don't hold your friend accountable on TV. You can pour it to the side when the cameras leave and be like, girl, like, this is a bad look. Like, try to fix this because you don't look great. Doing that to your friend on camera, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Bree said, I think it's overlooked because of the day. They all switched up. Somehow 24 hours is way different than 48. I agree, but give that heat to the men as well. Alana said, I love Kat explore her options because what did she see in Brayden anyway? I do think it could have been handled better in real life, but for TV, keep it coming. Absolutely. And the thing about it is she's just a cold person. So she's not going to get the sympathy that Jess would get if she did that, right? She's just not going to get that because she's just very cold and direct. Shanae said, my issue with Kat was more how she acted afterwards. I had no issue with her moving on to someone else. Same as how Will was going on a date with Kylie. Didn't bother me. Alana said, I hate how they're all expected to be bops. Boot up from day one. People, let's switch it up and keep our options open. You have no idea who's coming down. And I agree, but I honestly do think that they all kind of been talking, and this is what it is. So you kind of already come in boot up, and that's the problem. Oh my God. My phone was writing down everything. I'm glad my phone started recording everything so that I could look in my notes. I forgot about Tyler. Can we talk about Tyler? He looked like a long lost Lawrence brother, Tyler Lawrence. He got dark and fine. I said, I know that's right, Tyler. I thought that he was going to get with Rachel. But I'm glad that, Mercedes actually got something that she likes because she got herself the outfit that she wants, and she got it in Tyler. Will crying again. I'll never find love. You don't make the best decisions. You don't. This is on you. You know what? Who probably, if Olivia don't want him, Eliza. They seem to be on the same, no shade. They both give bimbo and himbo. They seem to live in the same Barbie land. So they might be good for each other, but Tyler looked good. Poor Rachel. She saw him and she just thought that he would go for her. And he said, Mercedes. And Mercedes said, yes. I said, I know that's right, Mercedes. I also think that it was really cute that Tyler and Tanner were talking about, because they're friends outside of the show, and they were talking about the girls that they were really interested in, and they were hoping that, their women would be available, and they both came down and got their girls. Listen, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Caitlin said Brooklyn hard launch with her cowboy boyfriend. Oh, good for her. Good for her. She was just so not present this season. Dahlia said, well, poop surgery was not on my bingo card today. First of all, I was dying because the ER doctor had a confessional, and he was like, this is really serious. He was like, we're going to have to go in there and get it out. I'm like, oh my God, girl, poop. And this is the thing. She was taking several laxatives. I think by the time we got to her waiting to Dookie at Sunset, she was on 3 or 4 laxatives. That is scary. What the hell is going on with your body? I hope it's not the fitness stuff that she's doing. You know what I mean? Sometimes that fitness stuff can stop your periods and bowels. Girl, be smart. Be smart. Spency, she was eating everything. Nothing worked. Drewski said, this poop combo is sending me. A woman on the outdoor reality survival show Outlast didn't poop for several days. Oh, that is scary. Could it be nerves? Hey, Mandy, how are you? Right? What is that? Can anybody tell me why? It's something going on with him in production. Shanae said, did anyone notice that the only time Rachel seemed happy to be in Paradise was when Tyler showed up? I don't know what's going on with her. I'm so hurt. She needs a do-over. Hey, So Steph, thank you for being here. And thank you for sending me all that Love is Blind tea. I want to do another video about all the information that I've learned about Love is Blind. So stay tuned for that, Star family. Some people said Hillary got cheated on and nobody cared about her at all. Everyone laughed about it. Still dragged her to this day. Mama Star is here. My mom said Mama Star will be in the building tomorrow for Golden Bachelor. Let them know, Queen. Let them know, Queen. Sarah said, high key, Kat was gaslighting. And yes, I mean the actual definition. She was talking about how she's just feeling her feelings and he has to accept it. Yet when he says this is how I feel, it's a problem. Guys, have we all forgotten who Brayden is? I feel like everybody has forgotten who Brayden is. He's not fooling me. He's not fooling me. Did you also see that him and Aaron were like buddied up? I guess they got over their differences. But I did not forget who that man was. So that's probably why I don't have as much sympathy for him in this Kat situation. That could be it. I could be holding a grudge. Who knows? Sarah said, I disagree. They were simply trying to let her know what's up. And she's the one who got extremely defensive and told them to come here like she was running and sunning them. Very mean girl vibes. Now, I will give you that. When she had that little meltdown, I was like, ooh, reel it in, sis. Reel it in. I still feel like they could have told her this off camera. Yeah, he's working on himself. He is working. I feel like all these guys knew that they were coming to paradise, because how in the hell is all of the dudes buff and dark? Y'all knew before y'all got that call. Y'all were all, because these makeovers take months, almost a freaking year to get where they're at. Tyler, when we saw Tyler, he looked like he was in his freshman year of high school. Now he looking like a grown man. He knew. He been new. This is at least a year of work put in. No way he was able to get that in the 3 weeks that he knew that he was going to paradise. I think everybody was hip to the game. Tyler and Avon. Thank you. Tyler and Avon. I think that's so cute. Caitlin said, Sam was saying she had to go during the rose ceremony, but held it in. Yeah, she better than me. First of all, Sam, what is going on with your bowels that you can hold in a dookie? Because this is the thing. The rose ceremony is like hours long. You held in that poop for like 3 or 4 hours? Because they got to get several shots. You know what I mean? That's why whenever you see a rose ceremony and the women are like leaning, at first they're standing there, right? And they're at attention. Then like as the shot goes on, you come back to them and they're leaning, you know, they're moving their heels around because they're standing there for a very long time. That's not healthy. That is not healthy. Vacation butt. Oh my gosh. Why did you put that in my mind, L Boogie? Caitlin said, braided and mature Aaron almost died a few months ago. They were on a boat. Oh yeah, I remember that. Thank God they made it out. Well, you know, for me, we always do a traditional African-American Thanksgiving. And then for Christmas, we do an Italian-American Christmas. We're Philadelphians, but it's just going to be the basics, basic African-American meal. Green beans, cornbread. I'm going to make sweet potato and regular cornbread, but I like sweet potato cornbread. We don't do turkey, far too dry. But if you do a turkey, I absolutely recommend Popeye's turkey. I got it one year and everybody loved it. But I'm going to do chicken 2 ways. I always do a jerk chicken and I always do a traditional roast chicken. And then my mom is going to fry up some chicken wings, mashed potatoes, yams, sweet potato pie. And that's pretty much it. Oh, rice pilaf. Oh no, I'm going to do rice and peas this Thanksgiving. That's pretty much it. Am I missing anything? Biscuits. Those are my side. Oh no, we don't. We do greens for Christmas. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Blue Jay said, "Are you going to film or drop any recipes?" Yes, I am, but I want to do that at NikkiStar at home. I actually have one recipe that I'm posting. What is today? Wednesday? I was supposed to post a third. Yeah, I'm posting a Thursday. Child, I got to get on that. Thursday, that's when I'm going to post my buttermilk chicken recipe. Then I have another one that I'm going to post on Tuesday. And then I have 2 more the following week. but they're more fall kind of things. And then in November is all Thanksgiving foods. All Thanksgiving foods. Are they in season, Blue Jay? I don't think they're in season yet. I do not think so. Oh, that sounds good, so stuff. Fried catfish. Yeah, like, you know, the traditional African-American Thanksgiving. All soul food. I almost said rice and peas and jerk chicken, Jamaican princess. Well, you know, we're a multicultural family. Oh, gumbo. So Seth, please help me. I want a really good gumbo recipe because the stuff that I've been finding, I'm like, I just feel like if a Louisiana saw that recipe, they would jump the person who put it out there. I don't think I've got a good authentic one. I've been looking for a very long time. A lot have said, take my black card if you must, but I hate Thanksgiving food. Please take me to Wendy's. You know what it is about Thanksgiving food? You make it so that people don't go anywhere, right? You got to take a nap after it. I like the Christmas food a little bit better because it's a mixture. Like I'm joking. We do Italian-American Christmas, but it's also, you know, African-American and Italian-American, basically. We do like a lot of fish and pastas. Absolutely, we're going to have fried chicken. That's just our thing. Probably fried chicken wings, but it's mainly fish and pasta for that and greens. So Steph said, I'm going to give you a link to the book you need. Thank you so much. Because I love a recipe book. I can do a little recipe every now and again, but I love the, you know, to look through a book. Hold on. Comments are going so fast. I feel like I got this one. Oh, I got these. I thought I missed something. I think I got everything. That's Mama Star. We got the blueberries. Mama Star also said, we have to have fish on Thanksgiving because I don't. Oh, I forgot. Mama Star is a pescatarian now. So, oh yeah. Are you still going to do the fried chicken then? Please don't leave it up to me to make the fried chicken. Please don't put that in my hands. Toya is going to want some fried chicken. So, yeah, Mom, if you don't eat meat, yeah, we're going to have to do snapper then. So I'll do a jerk chicken and then snapper. Okay, jerk chicken, snapper, and then Mama Star can make the fried chicken. I'll season it, Mom. Can you just fry it? That'll work. That'll work. Kayla said, here to watch the live, but it's 11 p.m., so the live might end up watching me. Oh, don't worry. I'm wrapping it up. We're talking about Thanksgiving food. Some people said I definitely need a fried chicken recipe. Mama Star, if you want to share, you know what? Don't worry. I'm going to do a fried chicken video on NikkiStar at home with Mama Star. She makes the best fried chicken, the best. I'm gonna say The Bachelor in Paradise confuses me because how much time is passing? Well, this is the thing. When I realized that they were only there for a month, that's when I was able to figure out the timeline. So that's why I'm a bit more lenient on people when they start switching up, because I'm just like, these people are not there for a very long time. They're there for like a month. That's why the season is so short. Like by the time we get to like day 20, that's when they're expecting these people to get engaged. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast this timeline works. Also, they don't want to pay them people to film with them for 3 months. Like, they're not doing that. Absolutely not, because that's a huge cast that they have to pay. And it's people at this point who are now SAG-AFTRA because they've been on so many episodes of reality TV. They were forced to join SAG at this point. So that's a lot of money. So it makes sense, you know, finances wise, to just keep them there for, you know, up to 3 or 4 weeks. It makes sense, but it does not make sense for the scope or the theme of the show. I think anybody who gets engaged on Bachelor in Paradise is out of their damn mind or was already dating before they got on the show, because that timeline is crazy. Crazy. Naya said, I'm super late, but hit that like button, y'all. Thank you, Naya. So sweet of you. Mama Star said, if you guys want fried chicken, all right, she gonna do it. We are going to do it. Let me get a couple more and then let me get out of here. Amma said, Bachelor in Paradise is, oh, I got this one. So Steph said, do flounder with crab, shrimp, and crawfish on top. This is so crazy, but I don't eat flounder because of Flounder from The Little Mermaid. Like, I can't do it. It's crazy. I can't do it. I cannot do it. My mind is like, that's flounder. I can't do it. I can't do it. Missy said, okay, what should the Star family bring in? What time? I would love to do a Star family Thanksgiving. I would love to do that. That would be so fun. Amma said, not going to lie, a month is long. Seeing the same people every day for a month, I'd be sick of them. Yeah, that's why they get into fights eventually. And they're drinking all the time. They're drinking. It's hot. They're sharing the same bathroom with like multiple people. They're not bathing all the time. It becomes a terrible situation. The next stream is tomorrow afternoon. Oh, for me. Evening for some, for my East Coast people. And I'll be talking about the Golden Bachelor with Mama Star. We're going to talk about the last 2 episodes. And then on Friday, we'll get into the current episode. Blue Jay said, good night, Nikki. Enjoy like always. Good night. Dahlia said, Love is Blind timeline is just as short, but the cast has way more one-on-one time. Way more one-on-one time. And they're normally a lot older. Bachelor in Paradise is like fresh out of college. What are you doing? Fresh out of college, and then they'll throw in a 40-year-old. It's crazy. Bachelor in Paradise is crazy. Spency said, I'm excited to find out your mama's recipes. My mom bakes her fried chicken. Oh, wow. I actually seen a recipe like that. They fried it first and then they baked it, and it was like extra crispy. Sarah said, I'm still shocked that Grandpa Joe and Serena are literally married. Me too. Very weird. Very weird. Even 1 month would have been too much for that dude for me. Yeah. Never mind. So Stuff said, did y'all see the TikTok where the lady went on a date but had not been? No, I did not. Absolutely not. We're going to end here with Alma. Alma said reality show producers are terrible because they combine isolation with alcohol. You know what happens? Isolation, filth, alcohol, and no outside world. It's Lord of the freaking Flies. Anyway, thank you all. Oh, wait. I do want to get this one from Alma as well. I find it hard to blame reality show people if they act terrible because everyone has a vacation alter ego. I've had multiple. I don't blame them until they come back for another season. Because now you know what it is, and you still signed up for this craziness. Okay, well, now you got to be responsible. Before, when you didn't know anything, I'll let you slide. But now you know enough to know that you're being played, and you still decided to show up and act the fool. Don't blame the edit. This is you. Night, family. Night, Julia. Thank you all for joining me. Join me here tomorrow with my bestie, Mama Star. My bestie and my twin. Mama Star. Love you all so much. Thank you for being here. We're catching up. I think I have 2 more shows to catch up with you. Oh, 3 more because I got to watch Married at First Sight. But that's not a catch up. That's current. So I might hold that till next week. We will see. But I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do not leave out of here without hitting that like button, and I'll see you soon for something else. Bye, family. Oh, God. I forgot that Married at First Sight is 2 hours.